You've probably seen Mont Saint-Michel in photos. It looks like a fairy tale castle. And today, we're gonna step into that dream, exploring this magical place on a rock in the sea. We're now in Cherbourg, a port on the Normandy coast, situated along the edge of the English Channel. It's day 226 of our cruise, and Cherbourg is our starting point to the famous abbey. We're in France. We're going to a tour with Foyle, our third one this trip. And it's just basically a bus ride because we're on our own. So they're taking us there, we're on our own, and we'll show you what we're gonna see. And independent travel wasn't possible today. So we opted for the next best thing, a shuttle transfer. We just departed the Cherbourg cruise port terminal, and now we're heading to Mont Saint-Michel. It's going to be an amazing place. I've been looking forward to going there for quite a while. So come along with us and discover it together. The ride from Cherbourg to Mont Saint-Michel covers about 150 kilometers. Or roughly 2.5 hours. The ride takes us through the Normandy countryside, which is lovely. Green fields, hedgerows, and quiet villages. Well, it feels a bit empty. This isn't the bustling France from movies. It's a rural, calm, and frankly, a bit sleepy. We're passing fields of wheat and barley, with cows grazing in some of the best pasture land. Finally, after what felt like forever, we saw Mont Saint-Michel rising like a fairy tale fortress.
Like this, 13, 7.
We just arrived at the parking lot of Le Mont Saint-Michel. People are pouring in from parking lots all over the place. It feels like it's kind of in the middle of a big farm area, and so we're all walking there now. We're far from being the only ones lured in by those perfect Mont Saint-Michel photos that you see online. The once serene fields surrounding the island are now huge parking lots crammed with buses, RVs, and cars. And if you leave and return, you pay 25 euros again for the parking. From the parking lot, expect to walk 35 to 40 minutes, or they do have a shuttle. However, there was about a 20 to 25 minute wait for the shuttle, and that's your option. They have you parked way in the back, and as you walk, you're going through like farms. What is this, corn?
Yes.
Anyway, it is quite a walk. It's way back in here.
There is like 13 big parking lots.
13?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of people coming here to see it. But I knew there was going to be a walk, but I didn't really expect it to be a couple miles in. I guess it builds your anticipation to get there. And then you can enjoy the view getting closer. Mont Saint-Michel is connected to the mainland at low tide, but it turns into an island as the tide rises. The abbey dates to the 8th century, and it served as a stronghold during wars and even a prison during the French Revolution. They said it was like about a 30-minute walk, but there's no way. This is about a 3-mile walk, and we've been walking already 45 minutes, and this is where we are. So it's going to take you an hour to get there and an hour back. We're taking the shuttle back, but you're going to eat up a lot of your time just getting there, which is quite surprising. I didn't expect this. And they're shuttles, but they didn't tell us. They told us the walk is about a 30-minute walk, and the wait for the shuttle is 20 minutes. I don't think that's true. We, like everyone else, are lured by the stunning photos of Mont Saint-Michel. During the peak season, especially July and August, up to 40,000 tourists pack this small island, mostly between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. It might feel overcrowded. Yeah, we're starting to get onto the home stretch now. 50 minutes of walking so far. We were just talking about how the driver did not tell us there was a shuttle, and so we just started walking. We didn't know it was this far. Now we're seeing shuttles going by constantly. So anyway, when we get over there, we're gonna walk around and see what there is. We're thinking it's gonna be extremely crowded, but it is what it is. I can't help wonder how all these people will fit on this little island. I knew there'd be a lot of people.
How many people?
There's so many people you can't even imagine. Masses for miles, 3 miles of going there and back. Not to mention the people that are already there. We have 2 hours.
Which makes it.
Well, we made it. It took us an hour, a little bit over an hour to get here, walking. Let's see how many steps it was. 6,000 steps. 2.5 miles. Just 2.5 miles. Standing around.
Huh?
Why is everybody standing around?
The bathrooms?
Oh yeah, jeez. Bathrooms. Fewer than 30 people live on Mont Saint-Michel, mostly monks and nuns who safeguard the abbey's religious history. Restaurants.
What's in the brownie?
This is the gangway to go in. Check this out. You get an idea. We're up on the wall now, walking around on the wall, and you can see this isn't even half the people that are still haven't even gotten here yet. Like, that's how many people are here, and this is all the people coming in. So you have a 2.5 mile walk. I can't believe it. The tide's already gone out within 15 minutes. Shocking. It's kind of neat. You can just do whatever you want to here. You don't have to pay to go up on the wall, or you can just explore it. It's cute. Look at that.
Yeah,
Really neat.
it's nice.
Huh?
I guess what's in the front.
Yeah.
At least if we go over here,
You can stay here. Whoa, that'd be neat at night. And then when the lights come on and walk around, yeah. And the wall goes right down to the water. They have huge tides here. By noon, up to 10,000 people can be squeezed onto the island. If you're visiting, after 4 p.m. is your best bet. The narrow streets, once designed for monks, are now overflowing with tourists. What should feel like a spiritual journey often turns into a frustrating human traffic jam. Finding a quiet moment to reflect? Forget it. Instead, you'll be surrounded by overpriced restaurants and cheap souvenir shops. The food is mediocre, and the souvenirs? Pure junk that undermines the rich history of Mont Saint-Michel. All kinds of restaurants. Restaurants. With so many people visiting, the restaurants, they take full advantage of the supply and demand. They can charge whatever they want, knowing people will pay it regardless of the quality. So, no prices?
a Coke for €6.
The Coke Zero is six euros?
Yeah, no Coke.
Yeah. Mont Saint-Michel has become so commercialized that the original charm is gone. Instead of a historical experience, it feels like a crowded theme park. Gosh, selfie sticks are everywhere, and we, the tourists, jostle for the perfect photo, killing any sense of authenticity. Getting too crowded now. We don't have to go up there. Don't get me wrong, Mont Saint-Michel is still a stunning place. The architecture is breathtaking, and the history is incredible. But it's tough to truly enjoy it when you're fighting through crowds and constantly surrounded by overpriced souvenirs. We were told there was a lot of stairs, and there is. It just kind of is built on this rock with little buildings all over the place. Lots of restaurants, shops, and great views. It's kind of neat. Big giant walls around it. There's no entry ticket, and there's, like, you just come in and just walk around, and they're not limiting it, but I think eventually they'll have to. A lot of these places have started limiting the number of tourists that can come in at one time. We always aim to find the good in places, focusing on the positives to stay happy. But this time, we feel let down and cheated. Sure, we could edit the video with perfect drone shots and remove the crowds using AI, but we want to stay real. This is our honest opinion, and while we're disappointed, you might see it differently. Yeah, now it's so crowded you can't even move. It's...
No, the group is stopped there. That's ridiculous. No, this is...
Well, just from our ship, we had 3 buses. Okay, that's 150 people.
We can't move right now.
Yeah, I know, but if they're not counting how many people come in and it's just a free-for-all, then it will get so bad you can't walk. Well, we can take it off the box. We've been here. You want to go up in there? I mean, we're here. You walk up those stairs. Or you want to just try to get out of here? Mont Saint-Michel is now a victim of its own fame. The massive crowds and commercialization have robbed it from the magic it once had. What should have been an enchanting experience feels more like a crowded tourist trap, leaving us feeling disappointed and overwhelmed. There's so many people now you can't walk. It's frustrating. It's hard to get any pictures because it's all it is people. That's what everybody's doing.
They're hungry and they eat.
Okay. Wow. I hope we can get out of here. Now that's all I want to do.
This is the problem.
It's worse.
Yes.
Yeah, because
this is the worst we've ever been.
yeah. Well, and you know why? It's because one little tiny narrow street, and they're not limiting it. I feel slightly hypocritical, criticizing the overcrowding while being part of it myself. But I really wanted to experience Mont Saint-Michel, and I'm sure you do too. Next time, though, I'll stay at a nearby hotel and visit it at sunrise, relax by the pool during peak hours, and return to the evening when the crowds thin out. Some restaurants might even offer great views in the quieter moments, making for a more beautiful and peaceful experience. What you see on the YouTube and videos and stuff on TV, you see just the sight from the outside by itself with nobody around. This is the reality of the situation right here. I'm speechless.
I mean, like everybody wants to give it a positive spin.
But look how far it goes. I've never seen this many people.
I mean, like if I seen the reality, I would have not come here.
That's what I wish I would have seen. We wouldn't have come here.
So,
They are just, yeah, people aren't seeing this, and so they're coming. If they knew it was this bad, they probably wouldn't have came either. I mean, right before we came, I was looking at some YouTube videos and pictures, and there was hardly anyone here. Nothing like this. I knew it was going to be crowded, but you can't imagine this circle.
oh yeah.
I mean, come on. What do you think of Mont Saint-Michel? Have you visited places with the same overcrowding issues? Share your experiences in the comments below. Should we sugarcoat our review? Because, well, no one really likes negativity. Or do you think it's better to be honest and real about our experience? We have about an hour and 15 minutes to kill before we get back on the bus for a 2.5-hour bus ride back. So we decided to have lunch, and what the heck? We ordered a bottle of wine. Why not? They have good French wine, so we ordered a bottle of Pinot Grigio with our lunch.
That looks pretty good.
Does look good.
Yeah. What do you got there?
Chicken burger.
Chicken burger. Looks pretty good too. The fries looks yummy.
From a parking lot to a destination. Yeah, 2.5 miles. That's crazy. Well, they have parking lots everywhere. A lot of parking lots. I think 7 and 8 are for buses. Yeah. There was a map that showed how many there were. If you plan to visit Mont Saint-Michel, just be aware that reality doesn't always match the fairy tale image. It's still worth seeing, but keep your expectations realistic and prepare for a different experience than you may have imagined. We're currently on day 226 of the Royal Caribbean's 9-month Ultimate World Cruise. We have 48 days left to explore and many more ports and videos to share. The adventure continues, and there's much more to see. As we leave Cherbourg behind, tomorrow we'll be waking up in Le Havre, ready for new adventures. So get some rest, and don't miss the next video. We've got 2 days of exciting discoveries lined up just for you. We're steering clear of Paris during the Olympics, and we'll be showcasing a different side of France. We'll show you a unique, off-the-beaten-path look at the country. Today we reached 50,000 likes on our channel. How about giving us another one? And see you in the next video.